I went to.
I mean, you don't ever want to see.
So the first place did I ever tell you guys that story of the cowboy soy in Thailand, Bangkok? First time I ever
You
been
might
there.
have told me.
Cowboy soy is where they shot the Hangover movies. All the areas in town are broken down by these things called soys. They're like streets, basically, like a walking street. So I went to this place on the Cowboy soy, and it's like an offshoot street. They're like, oh, let's go to this bar. Go to this bar. And it's a bar where they do shows. So it's like a strip club, basically. You can get drinks. Walk in there and there's like people dancing, women dancing on the stage. You're getting drinks. Music's playing. It's good atmosphere. It's kind of fun. It's like one of your stopping points. You go in and grab a beer and like, all right, let's go to the next bar, check this place out. So we go in there and the music's playing, we're getting some beers, and then all of a sudden the music stops and this birthday song comes on. You know the song Happy Birthday?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't know that song.
You know the Happy Birthday song? Happy birthday
you should
to
sing
you. Happy birthday to you. So that song comes on, and there's a cake that comes out, right? This lady comes out with a cake. She's like walking up to the stage. She brings the cake, puts the cake on stage. They light the candles on the cake, and this lady comes out, goes on the stage, sits down. She's not clothed, obviously. She sits down by the cake, gets like a straw. Like, I don't know how long the straw was, like a straw. Puts it in her area and proceeds to blow the candles out with the straw. And me, I've never seen anything like this in my life. I'm sitting here holding a beer going, what the fuck am I watching?
That's amazing control.
So,
like, that would be impressive just to watch.
So then the next...
a lot of giggles.
Okay. The next thing that came out was same lady on the stage. Apparently she was the talent for this sort of thing. She gets a banana out and then peels the banana and then breaks the banana in half. And let's say I'm just going to say she loads the gun with half of the banana and then fires it. She fires
That's
it.
a heat seeker.
She fires it into like the seating areas where people are like sitting at the tables and watching all this go down.
All right, who ate the banana?
Nobody ate the banana, as far as I could tell. As far as I saw, nobody ate the banana. It did whiz by somebody's head, though. So then,
wow.
So this is all going on. I'm just like, I'm looking at my buddy. I'm like, what the fuck did you just drag me into, dude? Like, what is this? He's like, oh man, just watch. I'm like, okay. So this happens, right? And then the next thing you know, this lady's walking around handing everyone balloons. Inflated balloons. So I'm sitting there drinking. I'm talking to my buddy. This lady walks by, hands me a balloon. So I'm holding this balloon and I'm drinking my beer and I'm talking, not even thinking about it. And I'm like, it took me a minute. I'm like, what is this balloon for? And he's like, oh, it's for the show. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, it's for the dart show. The fuck do you mean a dart show? I'm like, the last two things I saw, people were shooting things out of their hoo-has. Like, they're going to shoot darts out?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh, shit.
So he's like, yeah. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking leaving, bro. I don't want to be in here when they're shooting fucking darts. So I got up and left. I'm like, I'm going to be outside. I'm going to go to this outside bar, like right across the street, and I'll just be sitting here playing Connect 4 if I can drinking a beer.
They turn around, and it's just a balloon bouncing slowly on the concrete. Yeah. Scab's gone.
So that's what I did. I waited. They came out later, and I was like, dude, I've heard the rumors about these dart shows, like, and they shoot fucking hypodermic needles out of fucking straws at these balloons. He's like, oh no, they don't do that anymore. They shave down a golf tee, like a wooden golf tee, to where it fits in the straw, and they shoot that out. and it pops the balloons. So basically, the lady on the stage will take that little straw and shoot and pop fucking balloons with darts. I'm like, oh
And
my god.
And the whole time Skep is sitting here thinking,
Say, girl, you about to get this dick.
No. I'm literally going, what the fuck have I just witnessed?
He's going.
I'm in danger.
Yes. I felt like I was in danger at one point. Yeah, so they came out and they were just like, what the fuck? Dude, it was the wildest shit I've ever seen in my life. I can't unsee it. It's like burned into my memory from forever now.
He had two thoughts. He had this thought as well.
I can smell you.
Horrible.
Oh man.
So yeah, anyway, that was my
super angry.
first time.
So like when the therapist asks you, why are you so fucked up? These are the stories you tell her.
Yeah, they don't really like give me any kind of post-traumatic stress or anything. It's just fucking.
But it can be equated to it.
It's just bizarre shit. You know, there's other things that cause that
like I go to sleep at night.
Fuck.
What do you do?
I feel like a fan blowing on my face, and
snotted all over me.
Sneezed on you.
He's got allergies, Dad.
There's fucking snot all over my fucking hand. That's fucking
that
gross.
cat's a Cowboys fan. He said, "Fuck the Saints."
Oh my god.
Fucking douchebag.
Oh.
You can tell that tuna's from Beaumont by the Saints jersey.
Why?
Because that's every car you see coming from Beaumont has the Saints fleur-de-lis.
What is that thing called?
It's a fleur-de-lis.
Fleur-de-lis.
What is it?
It's a fleur-de-lis. Fleur-de-lis.
Fleur-de-lis?
Yep. F-L-E-U-R.
How come yours is backwards?
Probably because my camera's backwards.
It's not backwards, though.
It can't be backwards.
It's not backwards.
There's no way possible.
Why is it upside down?
Upside down. Yeah.
You dropped your pocket back there, sir.
Why is that airplane's wings bent?
You can all get the fuck out of here. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
So, did we all
fuck the Cowboys?
We see the upset of or one of the most upsets of a championship in UFC happen this weekend?
I heard about it.
Yeah,
I did not watch it.
I didn't watch it.
I'm gonna take a break because I need a refill.
And
Got you.
Huh?
Refill?
I mean, I'm not quite.
What does that mean?
Not quite.
2
Not
minutes? 3 minutes?
In like 15, 20 minutes, probably.
Oh.
Okay. If I sit back down and you're like, I need a refill.
No, it'll be like 15 to 20 minutes. So.
You know what's going to happen? He's going to get up, get your refill. That's what's going to happen.
no, he's not.
He will. He loves her. He's going to do it. Promise.
He'd have to come all the way in here and get my cup.
Oh, he will do it though.
He would. He would.
Mm-hmm.
We can test it when he comes back.
Oh yes, but wait like 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5, and then do it. Hey, can I get a refill? And he'll do it. He'll probably be like, why did you give it to me when I asked? And then he'll get up and he'll take it and he'll go in there and make it for you and bring it back.
Even better, wait until he's in the middle of saying something.
Oh yeah, interrupt him.
The first thing he says, like interrupt him. Hey babe, can you give me?
Yeah, interrupt him for sure. This is a great plan. I like this. I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
Okay, but when I get in trouble, I'm blaming all of you.
Poker face. Okay, that's fine. We're just in it for the entertainment part, and to take the blame. It'd be cool.
So yeah, they're saying that UFC is not liking the fact that Sean Strickland is their champion now.
He has
zero filter.
Yeah, there was what ESPN, and they dropped all kinds of non-ESPN terms on live programming.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Multiple
yeah.
That was
times.
different.
That was
I
one
mean,
post-fight interview.
what
He said
about-
the F word.
Yeah, they were
The friend
cursing,
word.
calling people
Oh.
friends, and using fuck and that kind of
I was
shit
like,
on
what? I mean, did they miss Conor
Yes,
McGregor or John Bones Jones? Like,
No, but they would
Yeah.
curse. He said things that are cancelable.
Yeah, but since he's a fighter, nobody gives a shit.
Not Sean Strickland. It was a different fighter.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was a different fighter. But they did. I mean, who was it? Daniel Cormier? Who was that? That was the in the
Interviewing
ring.
him?
Who was that?
Yeah, it was
Daniel
Daniel
okay.
Cormier.
He's for a second there. He's like, "Oh, you can't say that," and then he stopped. Realize bro, you're on ESPN, dude. You can't be saying this shit.
This is owned by Disney.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, though. It's not, though. It was a pay-per-view, so you can say whatever the hell
Yeah.
you want on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Yeah, I thought.
But
Was
for
this-
them to actually re-show it on...
Wait, no, was that was on the pay-per-view or was it on the prelims? Because prelims is on ESPN Plus.
They're saying this shit was they said these things on live TV on ESPN.
I don't know
think it
where
was
it was,
prelims. I think it was prelims.
They're like, this is you saying this on ESPN 2 times. It happened apparently from 2 different fighters. This is
I
what
only
I'm
seen
seeing
it
on
from
the Twitter.
one guy.
Yeah, it was on the Twitter.
We
and
haven't
stuff.
watched UFC in so long.
Mm.
no, we used to be like avid UFC watchers.
Oh yeah,
Got away from it.
me too.
We
I
watched
was like,
too.
every fight,
too.
yep, every
Every-
card I rented it
Yep.
every time. Mhm.
every single one. We had
Right,
watch
yeah, we used to-
parties and
Yeah, we charge a cover charge at the
So-
house. Just don't pay for the
Yeah.
damn pay-per-view.
So
I would
in,
go to the bar.
in 2006, my Xbox 360 got the Red Ring of Death, and I had to send it to Xbox. So in order to fill my time with other things, I started watching UFC a lot more. And then from that point on, I was like renting the fights.
Mhm.
That was like my splurge, you know?
Shit, I think
we love the
Might have been
Ultimate
08.
Fighter.
what was it? I think maybe
That was
7
my
years
shit, too.
straight, babe. We ordered pretty much every pay-per-view, or we were at somebody's house that had
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Going somewhere
'Cause it
was
started-
showing or renting it, yeah.
Yeah,
All right, who-
'cause
who's your
we got it
favorite-
here first.
The Ultimate Fighter contestant.
I mean,
the
original Forrest
I
Griffin,
mean,
fucking,
yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
Forrest
Forrest
Griffin,
Griffin,
just because of the
Matt.
fight.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm talking about when you watch the show. Who's like your favorite character on that show, basically?
I
Out of all
honestly,
the seasons.
I think it's Griffin just because he's humble. Like he's not fucking narcissistic or anything like that. I think he's just a true down to earth guy, but would beat the fuck out of you.
hey, babe,
and never
can
stop.
Yeah.
Can I get a refill?
Wait,
Piper's calling me.
he's finding a button to push.
Oh! It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
That's toxic.
Oh,
As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Okay, she's got a serious face on her.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
So mine would be Nate Diaz. Is my favorite fighter to come out of it, but
Mm.
I don't know, man.
Diaz is a good fighter, but his attitude, man, like I like the humble fighters, man. Like
Oh, yeah,
Matt
my-
Hughes, GSP, fucking
He's
Forrest
nice.
Griffins, like like all those guys.
BJ Penn
Jeez,
was
I
one of
don't
my
like
favorites for a long
I don't
BJ
time.
think
Penn is good.
GSP was that humble. I think
He
was kinda
actually
cocky.
really was. I mean, he celebrated and all that stuff, but like if you watch the interviews and all
as
that
a
stuff with his
person,
fights,
I thought he was cocky.
At the end,
He
towards the
fighted,
end, he was. But when he first fought the first Matt Hughes fight and like BJ Penn the first BJ Penn fight. Like he was the French Canadian Jean-Claude Van Damme, and that's the reason why I loved him so much.
Well,
I liked him too. I like GSP.
You know what's crazy is Matt Hughes or whatever. He looks so humble on TV, but I know a guy that knew him very well and said that he was fucking narcissistic as shit.
Who?
On the outside, Matt Hughes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to talk
Heard that
bad about him
too.
because of his accident and everything, but yeah, I heard he was. My aunt met him personally, and she told me he was not the nicest guy.
I've heard that too about him.
An asshole.
But I will say I have only cried one time watching UFC, and that was when Matt Hughes walked into the cage on his own after his accident.
Oh yeah.
So he was my all-time favorite fighter.
Rich
Matt
Franklin
Hughes.
was good too.
I liked Rich. So we actually
Rich
went and
was
saw Rich
good.
Franklin.
Yep.
Frank Mir, he was pretty cocky. You remember him?
Yeah.
Yes, but he
was fun
would
to watch,
deserve to
though.
be cocky. I mean, he's the first person to break a bone in a submission in
He's
the
fun to
UFC.
watch,
Like,
man.
Wasn't it Frank Mir and Rich Franklin that we saw?
I don't remember who he fought. I just
forget
know
who it was.
Rich
you did say
Franklin.
you did see a Rich Franklin fight, and I think it was
We did. It was
Verdum.
in Dallas.
I
Fabricio
forget. It was the
Verdum.
one in Dallas.
Yeah, you know,
But
Verdum and JDS just had a bare knuckle MMA fight.
I saw a picture of that.
Jorge Masvidal has a bare knuckle MMA organization called Game Bread MMA.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen videos of this stuff.
I will say that, you know, like you look at Mirko Krokop or whatever, and you
Dude.
see those head kicks or whatever, they are so much more fucking brutal watching that shit in person. And when he connects with your fucking head or neck, you hear it through the entire arena. It's insane.
Yes.
I can only
any
imagine.
kind of like any
when he
kind of
got
knockout,
knocked
you're
out.
hearing that. You know,
I can only
like watching
imagine,
like
dude. 'Cause-
smaller
Yeah.
arena shows because like you're hearing. It doesn't matter what seat you're in. You're hearing almost every single shot that's being given.
We were in the Mavericks fucking stadium.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that's quite a big
And
arena.
it sounds like somebody clapping.
Oh yeah, and I mean we didn't have the best seats. It broke as fuck back then, but it was just brutal watching that. I was like, Jesus.
I can imagine because you can hear that
Who was
shit
it
on
that
the
he fought that
show
day?
on the television too.
See, I feel like watching that stuff live, like UFC, WWE, stuff like that. I feel like I would. The energy is great from the rest of the crowd and everything, but I watch it. Half the reason I watch is the commentation, you know.
Mhm.
So I would. It's same thing with like baseball, basketball, football, stuff like that. Like it's cool going to the show, but I much rather would watch it on TV because them commentating it is
See,
half the fucking enjoyment.
I'm opposite with baseball.
Yeah,
At least baseball is boring as fuck on TV, but going to a baseball game is actually kind of fun.
Yeah,
That's the
Like,
only
I had
way I
good
would enjoy
times.
watching sports is in person because of the
Yeah.
energy stuff. Well, I can't. The only sport I can even think about watching is softball,
Mm.
and I played softball, and so it's kind of
Yeah.
volleyball's okay, but I don't know. Just I'm not big on watching sports.
See,
So it
back
was
when I
you-
was a UFC fan, it was Joe Rogan and Mike Goldberg every
Yeah.
fucking event, basically.
Yeah.
Until it started being Mike Anik and all the others.
Yeah.
But I would feel horrible not hearing fucking Goldberg and Rogan and seeing a UFC fight. It's half the experience to me. It really is.
I liked it because going you get the pay-per-views and stuff or watching the fights, you get that side of it. I never got to go to a UFC event, so
Yeah, so
I
this
don't
one it was
know.
it was UFC 103 that we went. It was Franklin versus Belfort,
mm.
and then it was Crow Cop Dos Santos, and then that was like one of the early days of Josh Koscheck and
Oh,
Frank
yeah.
I
Trigg.
remember
remember
Josh
Josh
Koscheck.
We
Yeah,
watched
Yeah.
him on the Ultimate
Fucking
Fighter.
hated Josh Koscheck, dude.
he
I'm like,
beat the fuck
independent.
out of Frank.
Hated.
He beat the fuck out of Frank Trigg though. That
Oh yeah.
He was one of
Gosh,
those
Chick was
ones.
Matt
Wow.
Hughes beat the fuck out of Frank Trigg. I never liked Frank Trigg either.
It took me a while to, I don't know. I
know,
didn't hate him, but it took me a while to get on board with him.
That dirty Q-tip looking motherfucker. I don't care. He could whoop my ass. I don't care. He'd say dirty Q-tip looking motherfucker.
you know what I
That-
liked watching? It was fun to watch. He was just kind of entertaining fighter. Was Clay Guida. Did you ever watch him fight?
Can I kick that?
That long ass.
Clay
hair.
Guida,
Yeah.
bro. Clay Guida
Yeah, I
versus
remember
fucking
Dude,
Diego
he was so
Sanchez.
funny to
one
watch,
of the wildest
man.
fights of
He'd be in the
all time.
corner just like burping, fucking all loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. And then he'd go out just like, dude was just he just never stopped, man.
He was Captain Caveman if
Oh my
there was a
God.
live action Captain Caveman. That dude was amazing.
It was so fun to watch him, dude. It was so funny to me.
His older brother though was just such a waste of talent.
Yeah.
His other older brother was on The Ultimate Fighter and got kicked off because he couldn't make the weight.
Which one?
Mm.
Clay
Guida.
Guida's older brother, David.
Yeah.
David Guida, I think its name is.
Yeah, David Guido.
Yeah. I liked that era of fighters that were out. It was like
Yeah.
late 2000s to, early 2010, 2015 up in that area. That was a good
Yeah.
era.
Matt Hughes in his prime was my favorite era of now. And it took me a long time to get on board with GSP because of that, because I was such a Matt Hughes fan. I didn't.
Oh no, I was always a GSP.
I was always a GSP.
It took me a
Always.
while until I got to know GSP and that he was legitimately just a good person. But
Yeah.
I just didn't like him because I liked Matt Hughes, and he was the first person that I really saw start to challenge Matt Hughes in that time frame. And I was
Mhm.
like, but he was a good person, and I followed him after.
Well, I think GSP's ground game was just pretty much unmatched.
Yeah, GSP was.
He did have good
But Hughes
jiu-jitsu,
was
but
a
the fact that
wrestler.
the fact that he had such amazing wrestling and
Yeah.
never once, he didn't have any kind of wrestling background. He was like the first one to have amazing wrestling with no background.
And Hughes came from a wrestling background.
Yes, he was
Yeah.
a wrestler.
Yeah.
He was it. He qualified for the Olympics. I don't think he competed in it.
I think he was an alternate,
Yeah,
if I'm not
that-
mistaken.
Yeah, that's what it
that
was.
sounds
Yeah.
about right.
I would say
Yeah.
probably my all-time favorite ever to watch was probably BJ Penn.
I liked BJ Penn.
I was a huge BJ Penn fan. I love him.
But I didn't
From
like
Hawaii,
him on.
but yeah.
But watching him on
As a coach.
as a coach on The Ultimate Fighter, I was not a fan.
No, because
Yeah.
he was playing that villain, but like he
was,
is kind of he is kind of
Hmm.
out there. Like
Yeah.
once you really dig into him and watch him for a while, like he's out there.
Yeah.
He's
Brand-wise.
Hawaii style, man. He just
Yeah.
loose Hawaiian man, a Hawaiian dude. Like That's
Who
just
I
him.
really liked watching, who I just thought was fun to watch because it's just so wild, was Kimbo Slice.
I remember
That
that
dude was
God.
just wild, man.
when he came into the UFC the first time. We're
Yeah.
like, this Street Fighter is gonna come in here and fucking throw down. Really?
He came in on
dominated.
He came in on
For
the
what,
Ultimate
like 2 or
Fighter.
3 fights?
Yeah.
He was on the same
Ooh,
Ultimate
God.
Fighter as Roy Nelson and
Yeah.
Brendan Schaub,
Well, yeah, because didn't Roy
Matt
win that one?
Mitrione. Yeah.
Yeah, because he
Roy
just
won.
fucking laid on people because he was so fat.
No, he knocked fucking Brendan Schaub. He was knocking fools out too, but there was a couple like at the beginning where he was like, I'm just gonna lay on him and win because I need to get to the next round. It was
But
his
like-
thought.
But look at his fucking entire career, pretty much laying on motherfuckers. He was one of the most boring fighters, I think.
No. There's been way more boring fighters. That dude has knocked some fools out. Even in his
Hey.
IFL days, he was a fucking knockout artist.
Who was he was a heavyweight that had like almost like mullet style hair.
That was Roy
That's Roy.
Nelson.
Yes,
no?
he
They had
was.
the
That's what we're
giant
talking about.
belly.
That guy was boring
He would
Yes,
sit
that's
on
what
the
we're talking
cage
about.
and like rub his belly
Yeah.
after he won a
because all
fight.
he did was lay on people. Legitimately, I hated
Yeah, I
watching
mean,
him fight.
he had some knockouts. I'll give him that, but
But for the
I
most
just
part,
hated
all he
watching.
did was throw his weight around. It was boring.
Did you ever watch? Did y'all ever see Fedor Emelianenko fight?
Yes.
Yeah.
That dude is fucking the Russian fucking hitman, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy because he's like all this like good, very religious,
Yeah.
you know, like very fucking proper
Mhm.
Russian dude, and his brother's just the opposite, complete 180 degrees. But his brother isn't as good as a fighter. He was better at sambo, but he's not better MMA fighter than Fader. Fader's one of the
Fader
best
is-
of all time.
Yeah, he was like he could touch you with his fists and you would just get knocked out.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck is this
I
guy?
mean, hey, can we talk about the fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin of fucking UFC? Old Mr. Chuck.
Chuck Liddell.
That
Yeah.
dude.
Chuck Liddell.
I think everybody liked Chuck for whatever reason or another.
I liked Chuck.
He is, yeah.
Chuck
He
was
was
just
fun.
that cool guy that when you grew up, you thought like that's the type of person that will kick anybody's ass in a bar.
Yeah,
When you were growing up, like Chuck had that look.
Yeah.
yeah. He's the dude you don't fuck with in the bar. Yeah, he's that guy. He was fun to watch
So-
fight though, man. Him and God, there was a few other ones that he. Who's the other one? Tito Ortiz. He was kind of cocky.
Yeah.
too.
Tito
I
was
hated-
yeah.
I always hated Tito.
And then
He had his moments
shit.
for me.
Rampage.
Rampage.
Rampage
Like
Jackson. Yeah, that guy was a fucking beast too. Come with that big
Yeah.
ass chain.
I wasn't a fan. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
like
his pride was way better.
Yeah.
Same thing, like another one that was like really good in Pride, but not good outside. Maybe a little bit in Strike Force was Mayhem. That's another one that wasted a lot of talent.
Mayhem.
Mayhem Miller.
He's the one that he got in trouble a lot.
He had Bully
Oh.
Beatdown on MTV.
Yeah,
Oh
Bully
yeah,
Beatdown.
yeah. I know who you're talking about. You get in the ring with people.
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
some of the
not on MTV.
best entrances of all time.
He was like
Like
the
that dude would dance, have like fucking choreographed.
He was like the showman guy.
choreographed danced.
Yeah. He was all showboaty him for a while.
Yeah, but he'd
Come on.
fuck you up too,
Mhm.
and
It
he
was-
was nerdy as fuck looking too.
John Jones pissed me off.
Yeah, I didn't like.
Never
I-
been a
can't-
John Jones fan.
I
Not
can't
a fan.
stand John Jones.
His showboating was just too much.
Yeah.
It was not.
And then who was the Brazilian black dude? Fuck, what was his name?
The
Oh.
Czech
spider.
Congo. Czech
Spider?
Congo.
No.
Yeah,
He
Spider.
fucking
Talking about Czech
You're talking
Congo.
about Silva.
You're
Nah,
talking about Dirty
yes,
Fighter.
Anderson
Anderson
Silva.
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 Oh,
Yeah.
The Spider.
Silva
Yeah,
was
he pissed me
fucking
the fuck off too.
crazy, man. That guy was.
That's,
I like
He's
his
Anderson
Silva.
Silva.
showboating got him knocked the fuck out too.
Yeah, it did.
Did.
I liked him as a fighter. I didn't like him as a person.
He was fun to
He was
watch. His fights
too
were
I
fun
thought
to
you were
watch.
talking about dirty fighters
He
because
was too much.
John Jones is one of the dirtiest fighters of all time. So I thought you were like hinting at that. So I was like, Czech Congo
No.
because he's always kneeing people in the dick.
No. I'm talking Anderson Silva and
It was their
fucking.
attitude that I didn't
Yeah.
like.
And he's not even Brazilian, so I don't know why I kept saying that. Sorry.
I was like, ain't he from Africa?
Yeah, no, I think he's French, isn't he?
He was
Who?
from
Czech
France.
Congo?
Probably through.
He was from. I think he was from France. Czech Congo.
What?
Two things.
I'm gonna go get a refill.
Are you seriously needing a refill now? Or are you just fucking with me?
No, I really do this time. Okay, and the boys put me up to it last time, just so you
I kind of figured they would.
But
To all of you.
Get the fuck out of here.
also,
Huh?
Yeah.
just so you're aware, your daughter's gonna show up with like 4 kittens.
Oh
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What
They're
are
not
they-
staying.
Is this
They're not
temporary
staying.
stay?
They watched this person like dump them on the side of the road.
So where the
Aw.
fuck are they going?
Well, tonight they're coming here, but
And
they're
where are
gonna
they going after?
They're going to take them to a. They're going to find a no-kill shelter that'll take them. And Bree is staying the night here, so she's going to work on that tomorrow. So she will be here with them tomorrow,
So when I get home, they're gone.
hopefully. But
Yeah. Right.
yeah, but
There
yeah.
will be no. Oh, can we keep it, please?
Oh no,
Dad?" Not a-
no.
no.
We are not keeping them, but I agree with not leaving them on the side of the road in the middle of the night. They're like
I
babies.
wouldn't
Just
have
one
left
more
them
animal
either.
to poop for your dogs to eat.
I
and
would
get
have brought him
fucking
home
sick.
too.
And they're
Yeah.
staying in her room, correct?
Yes. Well, she's gonna before she goes to bed, she's gonna put them in the bathroom. But yes, they'll be in her room. Aside from that, and Bree will be here tomorrow to take care of them.
I would
So
say leave them in
Got a
her room.
box
Those
with some
cats are gonna eat the
sand
fucking
and-
door trying to get to them.
dirt and shit for them to. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bathroom floor coated in piss and shit.
Sounds
Yeah,
like a
they're
whole
gonna
lot of
make a
not my
litter box.
problem because I'm going to work.
they're gonna make a litter box for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I was on the phone with her, there were 3, and then another one showed up. So there's like 4.
Damn.
I wouldn't
Congratulations
have left them there
on your
either,
4
so.
new kittens.
Oh no, no. They are not staying.
I've had my cat
I'm gonna give you
now-
that one finger salute, sir.
We've had our cat now for a month, and her personality's starting to come out. And God, she is a fucking just ruthless fucking killing machine. I think
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
mine's
that-
ruthless. He fucking sneezes on me, you little snot rocket motherfucker.
I can't even pick her up. She ain't even there yet.
I don't know if I'll have any more cats after ours go.
She's so affectionate, but at the same time, like she gives you that look like she's gonna murder you.
That's Enzo.
Yeah, it's weird.
Enzo's like that.
She's
Yeah.
a little. She's one of those tuxedo kind of cats, I guess, a black and white, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, she's a cute little thing. But man, I'll be petting her, and then she'll like rear up and be like,
Yeah,
like that.
cats are
I'm like,
so
what the
like
fuck? Stop.
bipolar. Cats
Yeah.
are bipolar.
She's a weird one. Very nocturnal too. She'd be like all my downstairs is all carpeted. Man, she's not declawed. So she is
Both of ours are declawed in the front.
constantly like into the carpet. I'm like, okay, well, I hope it lasts for at least 5 years before I have to change out my flooring. But she'll lay under the bottom step on the bottom of the stairs downstairs, and like it has a little lip of carpet in there, and then like she'll just latch onto that shit, and you can hear it like
Ugh. Yeah,
one of her
we-
nails like sheathed off, and I'm like, Jesus,
Yeah.
dude. So we're gonna try to take her and get those little like caps put on. It's like a little
Yeah, we used to do that. You
plastic
can buy
nail
them.
thing. Yeah.
You can buy them and glue them on.
Problem is getting a hold of her because you can't even pick her up. Like you can pick her up for a second and then she wriggles herself free and then jumps away and hauls ass. She's very like loosey goosey. She don't like being picked up or anything. So
You got a feral cat that they captured, and
yeah,
you
she was
adopted.
homeless. Yeah, she was definitely a cat that didn't have a home for a while for sure. I mean, she has a clipped ear from whatever state they found her in. Clipped her ear instead of tattooing it. So,
What?
Yeah.
What the hell?
In large groups in some states, they'll actually clip their ear tips off instead of like in Washington, they do a tattoo dot, like a blue dot inside their ear. But in some places, they actually clip the tip of the ear off. So she has one clipped ear.
Why don't they just microchip them?
Yeah, she's chipped now that she went to the shelter and spayed. So they capture them, tattoo them, spay them, and then put them back out into their little feral cat community or whatever.
What's the difference? They're still puncturing and ripping open skin.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Get a ban on this fucking clown. Thank you.
I got it. I was on it.
Box
we
SC,
had
thank you for the
ours-
follow.
We had ours declawed and just in the front. And I know it's controversial, but it was like one of those things
Yeah.
that they're indoor cats, and you know
Enzo is kind of.
they
I
were
think
put under anesthesia and all of that stuff, and so they're 8 years old. They're fine now, but
Yeah.
it just made it easier to cohabitate with them without having
Yeah.
to worry about it.
And that's my concern right now too, is letting the dogs like be around her because I don't want them losing an eyeball.
Yeah.
Because she hits them once and catches them in the eye, and they're done. So
It depends on. I mean, how are they around? That's a fumble.
it's not
How
them,
are they
it's her.
around?
Yeah.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Like, is she like freaked out about the dogs, and how are they around her too? Do they just want to play?
Yeah, they're interested. They like want to sniff and get to know who she is and all that stuff. They've been around cats before and rabbits, and they're fine. But
It's
like
the cat you have to worry about.
it's the cat.
Yeah.
She's not. This is a killer to her.
Well,
So she's scared of them, and she will defend, even though they're not
Yeah.
attacking or doing anything to provoke her.
eventually, eventually the cat will come around or will
Yeah.
avoid them. You know,
Yeah.
there's really like not really too much
Yeah,
in
but the
between because
meantime,
I mean we've gone through that and we've never had any issues. You know,
ours have been declawed those.
Yeah,
they
mine's
were-
not. so-
before they were declawed though.
Yeah, but
So
his
that's
is
my
also a
concern.
feral cat that he's adopted.
This is true.
Yeah. My concern is that she's gonna catch one of them in the eyeball, and I don't want that, you know. So right now they get like supervised. Like I have a gate
Supervised
on my
playtime.
stairs, so she'll be in her little carrier, and then the dogs will be on the other side of the gate, and they're just kind of sniffing at each other, and she'll start getting real amped up and like hissing and growling and fucking batting the side of the carrier, and then when she does that, it spurs them to want to bark, and then it just becomes this fucking thing. Separate.
I mean, well, that's like ours. If Remy and Ruger, you know, they're as interested as they are. If our cats were not declawed, they'd already had scratches all over them because they.
But they wouldn't have fucked
definitely-
with the cats after that.
I mean, but still, like that could be irreversible damage, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean,
And
but yeah, they
deny.
definitely,
Yeah.
like they are all up in the cat's business and the cats are just declawed. So they can't. Now, granted, it's funny because we have one of our cats, Gypsy. I don't know if it's because she's female. I don't know what it is, but they are terrified of Gypsy. Like, all Gypsy has to do is turn around and like jump at them. And they will literally like somebody kicked them.
She's
and,
gotten that ass.
and they take off, right? But Enzo, both of them will converge on Enzo and like grab his tail and flip him over and do all the things. And
I think I got a video of it.
he slaps at him too. So I don't know what the difference is between Enzo and Gypsy is, but they are terrified of Gypsy and Enzo.
I think he's just more tolerable.
they just
Whichever
tackle-
dog is your
Probably whooped
alpha,
the shit out
she
of him once
whooped
or
that
twice.
one.
Yeah.
I
She
don't- we
whooped
don't
your
know.
alpha. Like she probably bit him or hit him with the back claws or something. But
I don't know.
she whooped that ass, and they're all like, "Oh,
Mhm.
okay." She
But
whooped the big
it's-
dog.
hilarious because like I would be sitting there and all of a sudden I would hear and like the mom instinct in me, I'd hear one of the puppies like, you know, shriek a lot and I think they're hurt. And I go look in there and it's just because she ran them off. That's all she did was run them off. They're just standing in there.
I love that. I love that. They're going like growling up to him.
Yeah, that's exactly what they do.
Yeah, I'm just my dogs they want to get to know her, but when
Yeah.
she starts getting defensive, like it makes them
Mhm.
it causes them to react.
Yeah.
They're not going to do anything to her, but you know, I mean, like Sadie,
Nope.
her best buddy to play with is a fucking bunny rabbit, so
That's her.
she just
Our-
doesn't give a shit.
One of our cats is a feral cat that pretty much adopted us. Just started hanging out outside.
That's how cats
when,
do.
when it was a baby and just never left.
Mm.
It finally became like an indoor cat and
Weaseled its
good
way
around the
in.
dog,
Mm.
everything, you know, just over time. Yeah, it will happen. It just
Yeah.
takes
Yeah.
some time.
I think it
I mean,
will. It's
cats,
only been
it-
like a month, so
Yeah.
I mean, cats end up running the house. They end up turning into the alpha. I don't know how it
Depends.
is.
I
In
don't
our
know. I have
experience-
my cockapoo is extremely stubborn. Like he is. I think that's going to be a long battle if they battle that out. But
I feel like-
And I have a feeling that pussy's gonna come out on top. It always does.
The nice thing about the cats is that they like, and we watch this with ours too. Like Enzo will tolerate the puppies playing with him and stuff, but then when he's had enough, He just jumps on the table.
Yeah.
And he's, you know, when they're done, they're like, they can jump up and get away. And the dogs are just like, fuck, we're stuck down here.
Well, did y'all see that video I posted on Twitter the other day about the fucking dog, about Ruger?
I saw you have a picture or something.
That motherfucker ended up on the table.
Oh,
yeah.
He ended up on the fucking table. I'm like, the fuck?
How did
He's been like that since he was little. He jumped from the floor to the chair to the table. See, he used to do this with my desk whenever I worked in the living room. If I didn't, so I keep it's like one of those poofs, you know, like that I use as a footstool. So I would keep the poof under my desk. And so if I walked away, if I didn't flip my chair around, he would go from the floor to the poof to the chair to the desk, which was like a sofa table, so that he could climb over the couch and get on the couch. And then he was stuck. He couldn't figure out where to go from there. But I mean, he was like 4 pounds, and he would get himself from the floor all the way to the couch.
He likes to
I'd
be
come around
elevated.
the corner. Yeah, I'd come around the corner, and if he hadn't made it to the couch yet, he'd be sitting on my desk, just looking at me.
Just typing away. Just
Yeah, he's hitting all the buttons. He's always been that way.
He likes
Remy
to be
won't
elevated,
jump for shit. Remy won't do anything.
I swear,
Remy's a bitch.
Cats are the link between a reptile brain and a canine brain. Like they are right in the middle.
Like dumb, but kind of smart in a way.
No, a reptile brain's just like fucking evil. Just evil.
Just
like all I want to do is
instinct,
hurt
right?
whatever could hurt me. That is a reptile brain. Like a canine brain is I want to protect everything can help me. Yeah. So like the cat's right between the two. Like it's gonna be like the one's like fuck you, but it's also gonna be like give me loves.
Sometimes
even my dad has learned to kick the Enzo out at night of his room because Enzo has this thing where he thinks that he should be able to just go in and out as he pleases at any time of day. So he will go stand by the door and just yowl until you open the door. So he used to sleep in our bedroom. And when he started doing that, I was like, nope, we're not doing this anymore. So he got kicked out. And so then he would stand outside our door in the middle of the night and yowl to be let in. And so my dad...
Is he fixed?
Yeah, he's been fixed since they were babies. But
we've had that cat since he was 3 to 4 weeks
to be
old.
adopted. We actually applied to foster him just so that we could take him home, and then adopted him as soon as he was old enough to be put up
because he had
for
a broke back leg.
Yeah. So he was fixed as soon as he was old enough. But yeah, he thinks he's entitled to go wherever he wants, whenever he wants. And so he just stands there and yowls until you comply. Yeah. And if he was in our bedroom, you know, of course we had to eventually let him out, because if not, no one was getting any sleep, or I was not getting any sleep anyway. And so now my dad has started kicking him out of his room at night because he'd close the door and Enzo would yell to get out and wake him up in the middle of the night. So God. He's not allowed to sleep with anybody anymore.
Living room.
Yeah, he's stuck in the living room.
He's the sweetest fucking asshole you'll ever see.
Well, he's adopted my chair, not my desk chair in my office, but my, you know, the chair that I keep in front of my desk for people to come in and sit and talk or whatever. That's now that's where he sits. He's adopted that chair.
Or my daughter's cat, it's a boy as well, adopted my son's gaming chair.
Yeah. I have to keep a lint roller because it just, after a couple of days, I have to lint roll it every day.
I had to give him a folding chair so he could sit down, because he won't move the cat. He'll just like stand there. So I was like, here's a folding chair. You can pull out when the cat's in there.
I put that chair in my office so that people could come in and sit down and talk. And they will come in and they will stand in the doorway. And I'm like, you know, you can sit in the chair, right? They're all with the cats in the chair. Like, move the fucking cat. I didn't put the chair there for the cat. I put it there for y'all, and they won't move the fucking
Yeah,
cat.
but I mean, you're kind of you look like an asshole when you know bully
But that's
an
why he's
animal
so
out of the chair.
entitled.
You're like, get the fuck
But
out
the
of
thing
here.
about, but you move that motherfucking cat, and then you got fucking two tiny ass fucking dogs going stupid for the next hour and a half.
They chase him. They're like, oh, you're
There's
on the
no
floor.
point.
Our cat lays in my wife's chair in her office too.
Mhm.
I think this is
cats
the
just like the smell of butts. That's what it is. They just
Well,
like butt
it's-
smells.
So I want to show y'all this TikTok of the cat.
Warm.
I think it sums up cats perfectly.
Okay.
Which one?
Oh, you're about to see. As soon as you see it, you're gonna know which one it is.
Is it mine? Oh no. Because I have one about Enzo. Oh, I showed you this one this morning.
That cat looks like it needs to go to the gym.
He's like, I'm out.
That cat's running like it needs to go to the gym.
Hold on. Wait, you had one about Enzo?
Yes. You and Enzo.
Oh yeah, that one.
So I
Okay.
feel like male cats hunt more at night than female cats, but female cats are more efficient with hunting. That's why your male cat is screaming to get out at night.
I mean,
'Cause
that's
he wants to go hunt.
if you ever watch nature programs about animals, like female lions are the hunters. A lot of
Yeah.
it too is the like all the wild cats are like that pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. This is back when the cat was allowed. In
I
Beverly Hills.
remember this video.
Yeah.
This is literally what he would do almost every night.
So what you're saying there is he kicks you out at night.
No, he just doesn't care if I'm there
Because
or
that,
not.
that emoji does not mean cat.
I know what it means. Look, watch. Look.
What was that PBS show about a Siamese cat that looked just like that?
Mm. I'll be right back. 2 minutes.
Man, I'm gonna look it up.
Sagwa.
Sagwa, yeah,
Yeah.
but that doesn't even look like it.
Yeah. No, Enzo. That motherfucker purebred. Everybody's like, "You got it from the shelter," and I'm like, "Yeah, motherfucker purebred. You can't get them jeans in a mutt." But Ashley fell in love with them, and I'm like, "We're gonna have to foster them, aren't we?" She goes, "Please."
You know what they say about red cats, male red cats, right?
Oh, the orange cats. Yeah, they're crazy
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah, that's what my daughter's got.
Yeah, they're fucking crazy, bro. And
He
they're
is,
fucking
too.
ginormous.
Bro, the other day, I live with my mom, so she came in my room. She's like, come see what this cat's got in my room. So I think maybe, a tree roach, a snake, even, like a little brown snake, or a lizard or something. I go in there and I start digging around where he's, got all his attention at. And there's a fucking little mouse jumped up on her fucking dresser and starts climbing up on a fucking picture frame. And eventually it gets into like a basket that has like cover. So he thinks he's safe. So I pick that whole basket up, take it outside and release it. But that fucking cat had a whole live ass mouse
Aw.
in my mom's room. Brought it in the house. He brought
So-
a dead one in mine, or one that died in my room.
My dogs bring in dead lizards.
Yeah, cat does that all the time. Yeah. I don't know if they're in Louisiana, but in Texas, there's a lizard that has like 2 stripes down its back. It looks like
Yeah.
a regular
Almost looks like a
lizard,
salamander.
It looks like a regular lizard, like a regular green fucking one you clip on your ear lizard. But it has like a line down its back. Those are invasive species, and they should be killed because they are killing off our native lizards, eating their food and shit.
Interesting.
So I'm like,
We
yeah,
just
kill
found
all
out we
the
have
don't kill
gecko.
all the lizards, but kill that one.
We have geckos here.
Yeah, the tan and black or brown dots, one you see on the side of your window at night.
Yeah, the sticky
Maybe?
feet.
I don't remember. We actually saw one the other day. It was really cool because I've never seen him like eat before, and it was on our bedroom window, and he caught like a moth and was like eating it on our window. We actually got like a picture or a video of
little
it.
guys, huh? Have you
Yeah,
ever
it was
seen
kinda
a
cool.
salamander?
Yeah,
They're weird looking.
I've
too.
seen them. Yeah.
The
have you ever
geckos
seen
in
a
the
skink?
yeah. You ever been to
Mhm.
Philippines? You guys been to the Philippines before?
I've never been.
No,
In the Philippines, they have
I've never been
geckos
out of the
there.
country.
They have geckos in the Philippines. They make this sound. It's like kind of like that weird sound. But
Really?
it sound
Yeah.
they're loud and it sounds like they're saying "fuck you" all the time. It's the ones in the Philippines. They sound like that. They're saying "fuck you, fuck you." It's so fucking weird.
So
They're
you reminded
geckos,
me
though.
of another TikTok though, Rebel,
God.
about the
Here we
cat. No, I saw this one earlier. I thought it was fucking hilarious. You talk about the cat bringing a mouse. Let me know when you got it, Skip.
You see, this kind of looks like my cat in a way. She's more splotchy.
Slippers, what have you done? Oh my good God.
Yeah, he's.
I brought a whole ass duck.
Oh, that's a duck. Oh,
But is it
shit.
alive?
I thought that was the tail. That's the head.
Is it
I
dead?
thought it was like a fucking.
I have
dove
no
or
idea,
something.
but I was like, what the
He's like,
Actually, I think I've seen this one. I think it gets up and runs away.
the cat's like, "Father, I have brought you a gift."
Fagua, anyone?
I saw one like this where the duck actually gets up and runs
Oh.
off.
I don't know.
How did he get it through the cat flap?
the cat flap.
Cat flap, I like that.
Yeah, my daughter's cat has brought in a couple of birds as well.
Oh my god, it's
Yeah, but a whole ass fucking duck.
dude.
I think it gets up. Look, it's alive. Oh shit! See, I told you.
I love the screaming. Like
Right,
Holy
okay.
To me-
okay.
to me, when you
All right,
like
go.
somebody screams, it's like, is that helping
the
anything?
actual-
No. Like, why do you scream?
Just open
That
the
probably
window
would've
and let
scared the
the
shit out of me,
duck
too.
go.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, I understand
Okay,
like
right.
the initial jolt of oh my god that scream, but her like like 7 times. I was
So the cat like flies through the
Okay,
air trying to
step-
fucking catch it
Sit
again.
down, duck.
They're freaking out. He's saying all this shit in English accent, which makes
Right,
it 10
stay there.
times funnier.
Oh my God.
Australian accent's the funniest though.
Yes. I'm trying to do my best for you.
It's yelling at him.
I'm just doing it. It's off the bed.
I've got it right up
No,
right now.
Not an ideal start to the day, granted.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it
Yes,
all the way
yes.
through.
I
just
thought I
was
remembered
scrolling
that,
past it.
or at least one like it, where the duck actually got up and like flew
Okay.
away.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Just get it out. I want
Quack
to know.
quack. He said yes. Quack quack.
No, stay out.
See, I don't understand. Like I'd be wrangling that thing like it's a chicken.
Yes.
Like it might peck you, but it ain't gonna hurt you. It's not a fucking rattlesnake or anything, you know?
You
No.
need to get out of the window.
It ain't gonna give you
Out of
fucking
the
black
window.
plague if it bites you.
It doesn't
Why you
even
go?
really hurt.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
grab him.
They literally can't do anything to you.
Where you go?
He said whack, whack.
Come on.
He's trying to communicate with it.
I gotta say, I would do the same probably.
I just grab that motherfucker and let it go.
Yes, go
I
on.
grab it by the
There you
neck
go.
and take it outside.
Born free.
Come on, quack
Go
quack.
free.
Yay! Go on.
That's a beautiful fucking mallard, though, man.
I'm really sorry. I hope
It's a
you have
female mallard.
a lovely long life and lots of children.
And lots of children.
Bye.
Jumps down, gets smushed by a car.
It's not a duck, but it's a
This
goose.
isn't a kitten.
I got your gecko sound.
Wait, there's 4 of them that size?
Those are like 9-month-old cats.
Those are not kittens.
Kittens.
Still a kitten. He is still a baby. It's very obvious.
They're little.
That is
but-
that's
like the
adolescent
size of
still,
my
but
cat.
that's a full
That
size
one's the
cat.
sweetest.
Do what?
That one's the sweetest.
Oh
one.
look,
He laid in my lap. Yeah. As soon as we put him in
Oh
the
my
car, he got in
God.
her lap and just stayed there.
It's not a duck, but
He's got
I
a
mean,
yeah, like
Oh my god.
this is a duck at fucking Bear Creek Park in Houston, Texas.
They're not
they
like
got
nasty.
Tell me that's not
That's what you
douchebag
said. They
duck.
were like freshly
It sounded like-
dumped.
freshly dumped. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Gecko
No.
sound.
But he's,
it's a cute little thing.
one of them looks shaved from a woman. Yeah. Like it. But
What?
like they were nowhere. near-
What,
They
kitty?
were buried. They're on a random back road.
That is probably like close to a yearling right there. That's like
Yeah.
8 months.
Yeah, those are older.
Mhm.
I got
I mean,
it for you.
they're kittens, yeah, but they're
Full
up in
grown.
they're up in the breeding age.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
I thought they were saying they were. I thought they were like kittens,
not
like little
Like-
kittens.
There you
Fuck you,
go.
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
You're thinking like 3 months old kittens.
It
Fuck
is.
you.
What are we watching?
It was
now?
about a half a year older than what they
Oh
thought.
yeah,
What's the name? This one Gizmo.
you found it? Yeah, fuck you.
Sweet.
Fuck you.
Like the one.
You can't unhear it, man.
Yeah.
Well, where's the rest of them?
In my room. I ordered 5 biscuits. I haven't gotten.
See? Now that I've told you, that's all you hear.
I'd say pretty bad. So
Yes.
it's like almost. But it's worth it.
It's hilarious.
So they were delicious.
Fuck you.
I hear gecko and fuck you.
Yeah.
I hear, oh.
Yeah, I hear that too, but fuck you.
Wait. Okay, I was. Hold on.
Get to that.
Yeah,
It's the middle part.
You know what's creepy though is hearing
you.
fucking like a mountain
Oh,
lion.
that's so cute.
Fuck you.
This is the only time that she is ever gonna think that someone saying "fuck you" is cute.
That's so cute. You did just send that to JC.
Yeah. They're funny.
Send me that.
I don't think
link.
it's those exact ones,
All right.
but they're a type of gecko that make that sound.
Here, I'll-
Those are cute.
But they're way louder though, the ones I heard.
A turtle having an orgasm is funnier.
Okay.
A tortoise. A tortoise. Ah.
It's so funny. I don't know why. It's fucking hilarious. Oh,
They play that on a radio station here
No.
sometimes.
All right,
That sound.
you're in the middle of the woods. It's dark, late at night, and you hear this sound. Tell me you're not thinking like somebody's in danger.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. That's what I heard. Oh my god.
That is sounds like the devil.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
That sounds like a woman screaming for help. You know,
Yeah,
that's
that's
Fuck this
some
shit,
like
I'm out.
I'm
that's
done.
some like
Out.
you guys
And
ever
I'm
seen
shooting my
the
way out?
you ever seen the movie
not-
Annihilation? Have you seen the movie Annihilation?
I've seen it.
Annihilation? What?
Yeah, like bits and pieces.
So
I'd
there's
have
Put it in
to
the
see
DM
it like a
group chat.
trailer. I don't remember.
I think it's on
appreciate it.
Netflix right now. It is a fucked up movie, but it's like a sci-fi type movie. But there's like a bear in it that's mutated or something that fucking mimics people. like crying for help and shit. It's fucked up, dude. It's got a what's her name? She played the princess on like the Star Wars movies. I don't know what her name is. Oh, she was the little kid, the little kid in the Leon the Professional. What's her fucking name, dude? God dang
You
it!
talking about Amidala, the chick from Amidala, or her
Star Wars. I'm trying to figure out what her name was. Not
Padme?
Yeah. She was played by Natalie Portman.
Yeah, Padme.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman is in this movie Annihilation. It is a fucked up movie, but it's really good.
Is it new or is it an older movie they just put on Netflix?
Few years.
Okay.
Few years old, I think.
Interesting.
It's good. Like if you like
You saw
some
they're
sci-fi,
remaking they're
2018,
remaking
yeah.
The Exorcist.
Ooh.
Speaking of Netflix, I'm not a fan of anime, but when an anime goes, yeah, anime,
yeah.
But when they go live action, I can't get enough of that shit for some reason. Like I loved the.
You just have a thing for Asians.
Cowboy Bebop
it's not
or whatever.
That, but Cowboy Bebop. They just did one with something punch.
The Sucker Punch one?
No.
There was like
well, anyway, it's on
Ghost in a
Netflix. I want to
Shell.
say that.
There was
Death Punch.
They did some live actions with like Ghost in a Shell, and then the one you just talked about, Cowboy Bebop.
Death Punch is the movie that they go see in Twilight.
Huh. I never knew
I'm
that.
looking up.
And New Moon, by the way.
That's the one
Dude,
place I
what?
haven't been to up here yet. Is the area where the Forks and Ho Rainforest area. I haven't been there yet. You guys trying to wrap this up right now or soon?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I guess we got to go evaluate the cat situation too before we go to bed.
I'm not having no part of that.
Mr. Did y'all see him loving on that cat?
Loving on it.
Oh, everyone saw it.
I mean, I love pussy. I mean,
Wow.
All right, you guys. Love y'all.
Love you. Bye.
Later.
Love you, mean it.
love you. Bye.